Hey, welcome back to Flawed Masterpiece. This is week 8, and we are diving into Luke chapter 21, verses 1 through 4. And we've been going over these hermeneutical practices the last couple weeks, and it's been a lot of fun working with you guys and kind of diving deeper into our guides and having a little bit of commentary and a little bit of action study. And now we are looking at this thing called translation comparison. And so that just means looking at different translations, because some might ask, why is there so many different translations? And because the Greek and the Hebrew is so complex that people have devoted their whole entire lives to trying to figure out what it says. And that's not to water it down, but really, Chap actually just extrapolates this verse and uses different translations to give us a deeper meaning. And that's as simple as just taking the NIV, ESV, the Passion, the Message, whatever floats your boat. But really, it just could be as simple as getting a couple different Bibles next to each other and just kind of diving in, because certain translations say certain different things. And so as we look at what Chap has about the gift of the rich compared to the gift of the poor and the widow. And so it's just, we'll have this on your guide and maybe even up on the screen for you. And it just says, the rich gave out of their wealth, whereas she gave out of her poverty. They made offerings that they will not remember, and she gave extravagantly. She gave her all. And so that we see is this word comparison. This Chap is taking multiple different translations, from J.P. Phillips to the word commentary in the Greek to the NIV, all the way to the Message. And so we see that just as simple as getting these different translations next to each other, we can dive into really seeing what Jesus was pointing out was that she gave all that she had, and she gave more than all the others because she gave out of her heart freely. And it was nothing that they weren't doing something bad, but it goes beyond the equation of 10%. And it actually goes into giving out of your heart without any grudges or without pain, but giving freely and giving because you love. And it's out of a response that we've been loved. You hear that all the time when you hear offerings, but really this story is talking about she gave freely. She gave because there was nothing better. And so as you go and look at these different translations and have a little bit of fun of, the translation says this, like, why does that say this differently than this translation? And just kind of have some fun with it. And hopefully the deep dive comes from really seeing what both of those English words are trying to get at with how complex the Greek word is. And so I hope you enjoy, and we'll see you next week.